Hello everyone, welcome to my class MN Chemistry Online by Majid Khan. Students, today I will talk about a very simple but technical topic, which is leakage reagent or leakage test. So each point that I'm putting here is very important. Note it down, and each point is a kind of MCQs. And पे मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि किस तरह technical MCQs leakage reagent और leakage test टॉपिक से सेट किए जा सकते हैं. आप देखकर हैरान रह जाएंगे, इसलिए वीडियो को एंड तक देखना है. एंड पे मैंने आपको बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एमसीक्यूज बताने हैं. लीकेज रिएजेंट और लीकेज टेस्ट इज यूज्ड टू identify alcohols. This is a kind of MCQs. इस पे MCQs सेट किया जा सकता है. एंड पे मैं आपको MCQs के बारे में बताता हूँ. Second, the leakage reagent or leakage test is used to differentiate between primary alcohol, secondary alcohol, and tertiary alcohol. This is also a kind of MCQs. Remember that the reaction in which we use leakage reagent or leakage test is a kind of substitution reaction in which OH is replaced by Cl negative. So it's clear that OH in this case is very simple, from alcohol is replaced by a Cl negative, mean we start from alcohol and the resulting product will be what? Alkyl halide. So this is a kind of substitution reaction. Now, what is leakage reagent? So very simple. Leakage reagent is ZnCl2 and HCl. So remember, we use anhydrous ZnCl2, which act as a catalyst. So this is also an MCQs, and that it act as a catalyst, this is also an MCQs. And we use concentrated HCl. Remember, this is also an MCQs. They may ask, the HCl that we use is concentrated, it's dilute, very dilute, or very concentrated. So we use a concentrated HCl. What happens actually during the reaction? What happens? Mean, what is the indication which indicates that the reaction has happened? So we start from alcohol, which is a clear solution, which is a clear liquid. And when the clear liquid is converted into a turbid solution, a turbid liquid, turbid mean cloudy appearance, mean alkyl halide is formed. So the alcohol is simple clear liquid, and when the reaction happens, alkyl halide is produced, and when alkyl halide get produced, the solution will become turbid, the solution will become cloudy, because alkyl halide, remember this is also a very important point, alkyl halide is insoluble in in water, you can say. So a cloudy appearance, a cloudy environment appears by the formation due to the formation of what? Of the alkyl halide. Now, what happens? I told you that Lewis reagent is used to differentiate between primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohol. For example, I have alcohol, and this is an unknown alcohol, and you put ZnCl2 HCl mean Lewis reagents. So there are three possibilities. Remember, temperature is room temperature. If no reaction happens, at room temperature, if no reaction happens, it indicates that this is primary alcohol. However, if you use ZnCl2 and HCl mean the Lewis reagent, and reaction happens, so definitely the product is what? The product is alkyl halide. The alkyl halide get formed, mean the solution become turbid, and the reaction happens from 3 to 5 minutes at room temperature. Some book writes 5 to 10 minutes. If the reactions of that unknown alcohol with the Lewis reagent just happens in 3 to 5 minutes at room temperature, it indicates that the alcohol we have is a secondary alcohol. Very simple. If we put ZnCl2 HCl and it produce alkyl halide, but immediately within no time it indicates that the alcohol we have is tertiary alcohol. So in order to summarize, primary alcohol does not react at room temperature. Secondary alcohol reacts within 5 minutes. The tertiary alcohol reacts with the Lewis reagent immediately just after when you mix Lewis reagent with the tertiary alcohol. So tertiary reacts quickly. So on the basis of reactivity with the Lewis reagent, this one is the order. So यहाँ से अक्सर MCQ सेट किया जा सकता है. मैंने एक MCQ इस पे सेट किया है, मैं आपके साथ शेयर करता हूँ बाद में. Reactivity: tertiary alcohol is more reactive than secondary alcohol, which is more reactive than primary alcohol. But why? Very simple. Because the tertiary carbonium ion, I'm putting the stability order. Tertiary carbonium ion is more stable than secondary carbonium ion, which in turn is more stable than primary carbonium ion. इस पे भी MCQ सेट किया जा सकता है कि why tertiary alcohol reacts immediately, quickly with the Lewis reagent. So remember, वहाँ पे क्या होता है मैं बाद में बताता हूँ आपको, आप लोगों को कि किस तरह रिएक्शन होता है. टर्शियरी अल्कोहल में जो टर्शियरी कार्बोनियम आयन बनता है वो मोर स्टेबल है देन सेकेंडरी, एंड सेकेंडरी इज मोर स्टेबल देन प्राइमरी. सो दैट इज व्हाई tertiary alcohol reacts immediately, secondary within 5 minutes, and primary alcohol reacts slowly. Remember one thing, that tertiary primary alcohol reacts with the Lewis reagent by what? by heating. So this is, remember, another MCQs. When you heat it, then the reaction will happen. So primary alcohol reacts by heating. Now I'm going to tell you that why we use ZnCl2 with HCl. So remember, ZnCl2, which is a Lewis acid, act as a catalyst, because an alcohol and plus HCl, this OH group is a poor leaving group. While the attacking nucleophile is also a weak nucleophile. So we use ZnCl2, and ZnCl2 make a complex with OH of the alcohol, and Zn accepts electron from the O of the OH group, because zinc have d orbital, d available orbital, and d orbital can accommodate the electron, and it make a complex ROH, ZnCl2 positive and negative. And now this thing, this group as a whole is a strong leaving group. Now it departs and it produces R bond O positive, ZnCl2, it form R positive plus ZnCl2OH whole minus. Now we have HCl positive, so negative attack here, R bond Cl plus H positive. This was the first step, which start from here. Now next, second step, ZnCl2OH whole negative plus H positive. From here it form ZnCl2 plus H2. So shows ZnCl2 act as a catalyst. So the ZnCl2 makes an intermediate with the alcohol under reaction, and because of its available d orbital can accommodate the electron from the OH of the alcohol, thus make an intermediate, thus make a complex, and make it easy the dissociation of the alcohol to form a carbonium ion. अब हम आते हैं MCQs की तरफ कि किस तरह MCQs सेट किए जा सकते हैं on the basis of Lewis reagent. So first जो मैंने आपको बताया था, Lewis reagent is used to identify alcohol. So MCQs आया था, Lewis test is used to detect the presence of alcohol, phenol, amino acid and carboxylic acid. So of course we detect alcohol. If reaction happens with the Lewis reagent, so it indicates that alcohol is here. MCQs number second. Which one of the following alcohol reacts directly with the Lewis reagent? So I told you on the basis of reactivity, tertiary alcohol reacts immediately, and then secondary alcohol, and then primary alcohol. So tertiary alcohol reacts immediately. MCQs number third. Which one of the following reagent is used to differentiate between primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol? Benedict solution, ring test, Fehling solution, and Lewis test. So Lewis test is used to डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन, क्योंकि मैंने पहले आपको बताया था कि ल्यूकस reagent is used to differentiate between alcohol. MCQ number 4. Which one of the following is Lewis reagent? Na2SiO3, pyridine SOCl2, ZnCl2 HBr, ZnCl2 and HCl. So ZnCl2 and HCl is the correct option. Next MCQ. ZnCl2 is a Lewis reagent which acts to increase the rate of reaction, lower the activation energy, make the intermediate and all. Last MCQs है, ये मैं आप लोगों पे छोड़ता हूँ. Which one is the correct answer and put in the comments.